Well, hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is all about racing. In this particular episode, we're going to look at two 143 scale Porsche 911 GT3 cars, that of Pfaff Motorsports, both their 2021 GTD model and their 2022 GTD Pro entry. Now, I have reviewed both of these cars previously separately, so we're not going to go over the historical significance of Pfaff Motorsports. We're just going to take a look at these two cars, which are, quite frankly, very, very similar with the exception of slight changes in their livery. And, of course, the fact that in 2021, this was a GTD entry, which meant basically it had at least one amateur driver and two professional drivers, which is exactly what it had. However, the following year, it kind of graduated up to the GTD Pro entry and had three professional drivers, basically all Porsche factory drivers, driving it and winning that year in several instances. And this is a look at both of those cars. Now, if you take a look at the packaging, they look virtually the same. However, the 2021 model has what they call race start condition model, because they also had a version of this called the race model, which shows it basically scuffed up. I prefer to get the race start model. Both boxes are done in plaid. Both are Porsche limited edition series cars. And, you know, they have Pfaff Motorsports on the inside and out. On this particular model, and I don't know if you noticed this in my previous one, but for some reason they printed up they screwed up the printing. And you have Pfaff Motorsports basically upside down on the GTD model as opposed to the GTD Pro model. Really weird. Now, both cars come with dual boxes, and as I mentioned, these plaid exterior boxes and plastic bases that hail their victories and the significance of that particular car in that particular year. Now, both these cars are virtually identical. They competed in the IMSA WeatherTech series, and still do to this day. This Pro entry here, the number 9 car, was the winner of the 24 Hours of Daytona in 2022, and the 2022 IMSA WeatherTech Pro champion. This car was basically raced with a full load of factory drivers: Matt Campbell, Matthew Jaminet, and Philippe Nasser. And consequently, being a Pro entry, it has a red numbers panel, red mirrors, red windshield banner ends. You'll see GTD Pro marked on the car, and red rear wing end caps. Now, if you reverse it and you look at the 2021 12-hour Sebring winner, when they competed as a GTD Pro Am entry, consequently you have a green numbers banner that distinguishes the Am entries from the Pro, the green mirrors, the green end caps on the windshield banner. You'll see GTD on the car, and you have green end caps on the rear wing. Folks, that is how you can tell the difference between these two cars, where they racing aside each other in their respective series, and how you tell, how they stack up against other cars within their class. The cool red that goes perfectly with the 2022 car was not done because it looked good with that livery. It was done because IMSA mandated that it be done so. And in the 2021 entry, you have the green, which I don't think, kind of clashes with everything else on the car, but still looks pretty doggone good. Now, both models are 143 scale Spark models. They are absolutely gorgeous. They're virtually identical in every way, shape, and form, other than the fact that one was 1 year older, the 2021 model having the yellow headlights as opposed to the clear ones on the 2022 model. And of course, being a GTD entry, it has the green numbers banner on the hood as opposed to the red of the 2022 car. And of course, the driver lineup is going to be different on cars as well. Otherwise, as you can see, they are identically the same. Now, both cars are gorgeously rendered in their colors. I mean, with everything. Pitot tubes on the hood, on the top of the car, as well as various aerials and television cameras and decals. both painstakingly recreated in both cars. Absolutely gorgeous models to add to your collection if you wished. Notice there is one difference that quite frankly I just noticed here. You have a black grille inlet for the rear tire composed to a silver one on the 2022 entry. Interesting. From the top down, they look absolutely identical in every way, shape, and form. Then if you take a look at them from the rear, again, identical looking cars in every way, shape, and form, with the exception of the GTD Pro banner on the 2022 car as opposed to the GTD on the 2021 car. Taillights, exhaust, wing, as well as the diffuser, all identical. Beautifully rendered on both of these limited edition cars. Oh, also one difference too. You have drive-away on the 2022 model, Porsche on the 2021. And I believe on the sides of both cars, they are different as well as far as sponsors. And they are. In 2022, you had drive-away and Motul secondary. You have Motul and Pfaff on the 21 car. And today, drive-away is, of course, their main sponsor on their 2023 entry as well, which I will be seeing racing just coming this week at VAR this coming weekend. So look for coverage of a paddock tour as well as select race coverage as well on my channel. Folks, that ends this particular video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. See you later.